India's jungles have always been shrouded in myth and mystery. Early explorers, lured by tales of lost kingdoms and hidden temples, ventured into these green oceans. The forests were more than obstacles. They were living, breathing entities, swallowing cities and secrets alike. For travelers, the jungle marked the end of the known world, a place where maps faded into legend. Imagine standing at the edge of the Western Ghats, the air thick with unknown scents, the sounds of unseen creatures all around. Local villagers warned of curses and vanished souls, but the promise of discovery was irresistible. These expeditions were perilous, demanding courage and a sense of direction in a world designed to get you lost. Sunlight barely pierced the canopy, rivers twisted unpredictably, and landmarks vanished in the endless green. Survival required more than bravery. It needed a secret key to unlock the jungle's maze. Enter the compass, a simple device, yet a lifeline for those daring enough to explore. Its quivering needle pointed to a single truth, offering hope where none seemed possible. For explorers, the compass was the difference between reaching a fabled city and becoming another lost whisper in the wind. The history of India's jungle expeditions is inseparable from the story of this remarkable invention. The compass allowed humanity to chart the uncharted, imposing order on wild chaos. It transformed the jungle from a place of fear into a realm of possibility. With each journey, the unknown shrank, and the map of India grew. The compass became a symbol of hope and discovery. It was the tool that made the impossible possible. And so, the legend of India's lost jungles endures, forever tied to the magic of the compass. The adventure was just beginning. The magnetic compass's origins are ancient, but India had its own unique relationship with magnetism. Early Indian texts mention lodestones, chumbaka or kissing stones, mysterious for their power to attract iron. At first, they were seen as magical, but soon their navigational potential was realized. Maritime trade thrived, and Indian sailors learned to use the Matsya Yantra, a fish-shaped magnetic device that pointed north. This simple compass guided ships through storms and darkness, revolutionizing travel. The technology spread inland, adapted for land journeys and trade routes. Magnetized needles became essential tools for explorers and merchants alike. Ancient texts describe these devices, showing a long tradition of Indian navigation. The compass was not just an import, it was a homegrown innovation, rooted in India's scientific and mystical heritage. This secret power would soon help explorers conquer the subcontinent's wildest frontiers. With the compass in hand, explorers could finally face the jungle's labyrinth. The needle became their guide, cutting through confusion and fear. Expeditions began at the forest's edge, a bearing set toward a rumored temple or waterfall. The jungle closed in, but the compass offered certainty where the sun and stars could not. Progress was slow and dangerous. Leeches, snakes, and tigers lurked at every turn. Yet the compass provided psychological strength, a promise that a path existed. Surveyors and adventurers recorded bearings and distances, slowly mapping the unknown. Each discovery, a shrine, a ruin, validated their faith in the needle. The compass transformed myth into mapped reality, taming the wild with geometry. Soldiers, botanists, and treasure hunters all relied on this tool to push deeper into the green. Sometimes they found only more jungle. Sometimes the legends proved true. The compass was their constant companion, guiding them to the heart of India's mysteries. India's jungles have hidden wonders for centuries, like the Ajanta caves, lost for 1,000 years before being rediscovered by chance. The compass didn't always lead directly to treasure, but it gave explorers the courage to venture off the beaten path. Legends of lost cities and hidden riches still draw adventurers, their compasses in hand. The compass transformed exploration, making the impossible possible and turning fear into curiosity. Today, GPS and satellites map every corner, but the allure of the wild remains. The stories of explorers and their brass compasses still captivate us. They remind us of our enduring desire to discover and understand. The jungle's secrets are not all gone. Its whispers still call to those willing to listen. The adventure continues, waiting for the next explorer to answer.